my main economics guys who's super dope. What's his name? Rickards. I forgot his first name. But he's like, dude, the war with North Korea is just a done deal. You know, too many people, not enough productivity. They need an excuse. Here's North Korea.
Yeah, it's our new moneymaker.
It's gonna pop. You know. So.
Yeah, that's scary, but.
I was watching an interview of Donald Trump from 1980 when he was 33 with Tom Brokaw.
Yeah.
It was like his coming out party, basically, I think. Like nationally, you know, like it was pretty interesting.
I'll have to check that out.
Yeah.
In my research on him, I didn't get to see the Tom Brokaw session.
Just talking about real estate and shit, and then like saw some interviews with him from like '86 with Letterman.
Oh yeah, I just saw that one the other night. It's on my queue, but I haven't watched it yet.
And even then, Letterman was like trying to get him to run for office. Yeah. And he was like,
yeah, no, he was definitely a candidate like 20 years before he ran.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, after that whole like thing that happened and that jogger raid in Central Park, he became like, you know, he got kind of canonized as like a, you know, a guy for, you know, the rights of the wealthy, you know, the stance of the, you know, in the liberal age. So yeah, that was on. They did a good. It was that PBS or CNN? I think it was PBS. Did a pretty good like overlook of his history when he was running for president. Who would have fucking thought? You know, I won $1,000 because I was out in Arcadia, and I was like, wow, now that I'm outside the urban center, it's like I'm talking to all these normal people, not even rich people, not even white people, and they're just all like confused, and like they're all just like, fuck it, like Trump's like manly and I could just tell. I was like, holy shit, Trump's gonna be president. I bet my friend $1,000. So yeah.
When that happened, that night that shit happened, that was one of the weirdest fucking nights of my life. Because I went to sleep, kind of. I was like, fuck it, Hillary's gonna. And I woke up at about 11:30, and I fucking see Trump just fucking smugly just walking across the stage. I'm like, am I on acid? Am I on fucking acid? Like, nobody thought that was gonna happen at all.
I remember going into like, I was over by LACC, and I went to go get like to buy a beer at the local like liquor store, and like everybody in there was just like gloomy. It was like all, you know, it was owned by.
I was in San Fran when that happened.
Everybody was gloomy, but I was the only white person in the store, and I was like, oh, everybody's looking at me like I'm a traitor almost. I felt like, but it just felt weird. I remember when Obama got elected, and it was like the most calm that it was, and I lived in like the bad area of Koreatown, kind of when it was bad, and
McCain,
it was just calm and chill and awesome.
Yeah.
Everybody was happy and optimistic. That night, it was just like felt like there was despair in the air for sure.
And, well, I am happy.
I didn't feel this. Go ahead.
I was just gonna say, I was just in the South, in Florida, and this cool like punk rock printer that me and my boy are down with out there. He was like, he did go to a family barbecue, and his cousins that are Republicans did basically back down and kind of like apologize, and they were like, you know, fuck, we gotta admit we fucked up, because even though we're Republicans, like this guy's fucked up. So that was like, well, that, you know, how often do you don't get to hear about that happening too often.
Yeah.
Yeah, like, dude,
there's a lot of it on Reddit about that, like Trump regret.
Trump regret.
Well, Trump's gonna become a Democrat in office, I'm pretty sure.
well, even like fucking Mike Pence was like trying to boycott Trump over some shit too, and then it's like he got selected to be his fucking vice president. Or that was like, that just came out. They're like, oh yeah, did anybody remember this when he was like over that grab him by the pussy thing? He was like trying to launch some shit against him, but it quickly faded once he was found out he was a contender. But I like how they just grab a vice president out of nowhere. Like, oh, this guy doesn't like gays. This guy doesn't like fucking dark people. Let's get him. Perfect. When you see him and his wife together, it looks like he married his grandma.
Pence?
Yeah.
She was fucking spazzing when I was trying to cut her nails today. I got the bottom feet cut, but her front feet, she was like, she put out so much energy fighting me and screaming and yelling and crying. It was amazing.
Did it actually hurt him for the nails get clipped?
I don't even think it hurt her.
She
But
probably hates it.
it was just so scary to her, I think.
She's still feisty for an older broad.
Yeah.
She's funny. Aren't she?
That's cool how little she is. I've never seen
Hey,
I've
little-
never seen
little
one of these
baby.
like this little.
She's just, you should have seen when she was over
But you said
Thanksgiving.
she's old?
13?
She
Human years?
Oh, yeah.
Damn.
She was holding court with the other
Reptilian
dogs
years.
at Christian's house, and she was like, not having any shit from those puppies.
I know. she wants a fight with, like, big dogs a lot of the time.
She makes noises too.
It was hot today.
She's hilarious.
Let's see if this thing will even start.
That's hilarious.
Did you hear how that started?
It didn't sound too bad.
Really?
Yeah.
He had some problems with it.
Because a lot of times it's like.
Well, that time wasn't. That time was rolling strong.
Yeah.
How many times you replaced the starter this?
The
past
solenoid.
month?
I've
Solenoid.
gone through like 6 or 7 something. They keep giving them to me free, like replacements, but it's like.
Maybe they could have been like defective for this model in this year or something like that.
I think what it is my ground and my power cables are not right, so they're sending too much power into the solenoid and not enough ground. Because the paint wasn't scraped off where the stuff was grounded.
Hey, feisty. Oh.
Yeah, I know what you mean about like the government giving people Section 8